Junior Jewels, I'm Carly.
And I'm Jess, and we are the hosts of Typical Tuesday Night,
a Taylor Swift podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Typical Tuesday Night podcast. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jess.
And it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it is.
We have a very lucky, I guess for you guys, episode. Yes. What are we doing today, Jess?
We are taking a little week break from our Lover series to give you the Opalite Easter egg video that you have all been begging for.
Yes, which is why it's your lucky day.
Yes, such a lucky day. We're so excited. Yeah. And before we start, just to give you plenty of notice, please watch this episode on YouTube because there's going to be so many references that even from outside of the music video that you're going to want to visually see that we are going to include in the YouTube video. So definitely make sure to watch this one on YouTube. A lot you can get away with just listening, but this one, you will love it so much more if you watch.
It just helps to see things. You're like, oh, that. Well, and even some of the things that you were showing me beforehand.
Yeah.
It was that wasn't even in the music video. It's a connection to something outside. Yes. And unless you had shown me, I'd have been like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes. There's a lot of references in the music video to other movies or people. And So we're going to be doing all the Easter eggs today. And we're so excited.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to start with our little Junior Jewel moment. And I have a review that we are going to read. And this is from Lucy. She says, great podcast. Hi, Jess and Carly. I really love your podcast. You guys are so reliable and work so well together. I love your Misheard Lyric episodes and when you did the Folklore Love Triangle episodes. You helped me get hyped for a new album, keep me updated on everything new that has happened, and I just wanted to thank you for brightening up my Tuesdays.
Oh,
so nice.
I love that you specifically love the Folklore Love Triangle because I have a special obsession with that. And that feels so long ago that we did that.
Well, it kind of was. I was scrolling back for something. I don't even remember what. I needed to look at an old episode. And I was scrolling back and I saw the Folklore series and I was like, oh my gosh, that was 2024. Because that was after my maternity leave.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we did maternity leave episodes and then we started Folklore.
Crazy.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems so long ago.
It's also crazy at this point to think we didn't even have a studio at that point. We've had the studio for what feels so long now that it's it's crazy to think that we used to never even do that.
Yeah. That is weird.
Yeah.
Do you remember, this is taking it way back, we would get your
our
organizer.
The most ghetto setup ever.
And just put one mic in the middle.
Yeah.
And we'd both sit on a corner.
Squished.
Couch.
Yeah, to be close to the mic. Yeah.
You do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. Yeah.
And then we realized we were super committed and it was so fun.
Yeah. So
and
we said
your house.
So not to connect it to the Opalite music video, but we full sent it.
Absolutely.
We went full send.
Here we are.
Painted my house and everything. I love it. So excited to do the Opalite music video because it's a brand new music video.
Yeah.
And honestly, trying to do research for these Easter eggs, we've said, our content, we don't come up with it all on our own, but we do the research for you. We collect all the information that's out there on the internet into one convenient place for you on the podcast. And normally with some of our Easter egg deep dives, there's a decent amount of YouTube videos out there pointing out Easter eggs and less sources, but this we had to literally scour the internet / there are a few things that we came up with on our own, looking on Reddit, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all over. And
I wonder if too, this thought just hit me, a lot of the things we've been looking at are in the past, and I don't feel there was as many content creators back then, right? So it was you had 3 or 4 people that would just put all the information in there. And I don't think Taylor was doing as much even back then.
Yeah.
And now you think about it, I mean, scrolling TikTok or Instagram after this music video came out.
Oh yeah. Everywhere.
Everybody was talking about any little Easter egg they saw. And so it's hard because we want to make sure we get everything.
Yeah.
You have to look so many more places now than like, even 5 years ago.
Yes. And
so way to go, Jess. Jess was the one that put all these Easter eggs together for us.
Thanks. Yes, it was a lot of work, but it was so worth it. Before we dive totally into the music video, I want to talk about a few things. Obviously, there are like the connections to the Graham Norton show and interview that Taylor was on promoting Life of a Showgirl with the cast and the idea of the video and all that. But in doing the research, I watched the entire Graham Norton interview and saw again the portion where Taylor is talking about the wedding. Like Graham Norton is like congratulating her and talking about the engagement, talking about the wedding, asking if she's planning the wedding, and she's like, I'm doing this, like the album's a big thing, and like I'm gonna let's remember why we're here kind of a thing. And then after that, I'll get into wedding planning. And it's been interesting because I remember this clip originally, but like having sat on it for a while and like hearing other wedding talk and things like that, I just like listened to this so differently this time, because I remember we all thought it was so interesting when she was like, yeah, like, of course you're invited to the wedding. Like, like I know you, like if I know you, like you're getting an invite. And we're like, that's so interesting. And listening to that portion again, she specifically says like that she's not stressed about wedding planning, because she says one of the most stressful parts about planning something like that is like kind of stressing over who you're going to invite and who you're not. And she talks about the bubble and like, how do you decide, like people that are on the bubble, she's like, how do you decide who's like quote unquote like she doesn't say worthy enough, but essentially like worthy enough to be there, like how do you say like who's close enough to be there or not? And she's like, it's the people on the bubble. Like I've hung out with you 7 times, is that good enough? Like I've hung out with you 5 times, is that good enough? And like trying to decide like where to cut people. And she was so like, I'm not stressed because like I'm not worried about that. Kind of like everyone is invited. Like that's how it felt. And it makes me really wonder if, because Graham made a funny comment of like, well, if I'm invited, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I think Taylor's up there getting married. Like he would fall way back on the list kind of a thing. And it made me kind of like scratch my head a little bit. Like, would she really like
televise it?
Yes.
I mean,
it was so interesting how she talked about it, because she was so like, I am not worried about it because everyone's going to be happy, basically, is how it felt.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because I could see her wanting it to be intimate. I honestly, truly, I could see more likely her having a more intimate group of people in person. And but doing something like streaming it versus in person inviting that many people. Because really, if you think about where Graham Norton would probably fall on her list of priorities, even if he's on the list, he's going to be fairly low between her list of people and Travis's list of people. Like, and so it just made me wonder.
It is really interesting because I remember when she said that, like, Graham, you're invited. I'm really?
Yeah.
Like just somebody that interviewed
because she wasn't joking.
No. Oh, no. Yeah.
She was serious.
But it is interesting that she said, like, you're invited. That feels more in person.
Yeah. And she did that to like that other radio guy too.
Yeah. Than like
you'll see it
live stream.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, what a great way for her to live stream. But I feel like then wouldn't she have said, oh, you'll see it? Well, no, because how does she? I don't know. Now
because she said, she specifically said, he asked her when it's going to be.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, you'll know.
Oh, because you'll get an invite, right?
Yeah. She said, oh, you'll know. And he's like, I will. And she's like, yeah, you're invited.
That's true. So she never like said.
Yeah, she just said you're invited. I don't know. It hit different.
Yeah.
Nice. It hit different this time than the first time. And it just made me be like, I'm so curious to see how this all goes down.
How do you invite that many people?
Yeah, especially because I really don't think it's going to be at that Rhode Island place.
No, there's no
rumors
way.
about.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if I'm going to even play into the June 13th theory, but like I could see it being somewhere very private. See it feeling fairly intimate, because also if she's going to like televise it or live stream it type thing, it's going to be somewhere super private. Because if it's being streamed, you can't have it somewhere accessible, because as soon as people see where it is, they're going to flock.
Do you think it'll be like on some private island?
That would be incredible. I would love that so much.
Honestly, if
I could see it.
I can too. If you got, and I mean, she could
literally do anything she wants.
To get a private island.
Yeah.
And bring anybody she wants. 400 or 500 people, you know, just lining this. That'd be really interesting.
And I thought, in connection to the Opalite music video, the mall that they shot at, I'm getting ahead of myself, but the mall they shot at is kind of this like run down, almost abandoned mall in England. I don't remember if it was specifically London, but in England.
Okay.
And you know how people are like tracking her? Oh, like someone made a comment of like, nobody knew that she went there to film the music video. Like she did that under the radar, and kind of made the comment of like, when Taylor wants to not be seen, she is capable of doing that.
Yeah.
And so like she could totally do that with the wedding. Like, I don't know.
The more I think about it, the more I feel like it has to be on some sort of like private island.
Yeah.
Because if anybody gets wind of it,
anything,
they're going to try.
Sees people arriving.
Yes.
Like
the only way to stop that is to be like, no, you have to get on this private boat.
Yeah.
And go across the water over to that island. And there are so many security guards stopping the psychos.
Yes. Seriously.
Because how else do you?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you rented out a place.
Like all I can think of is Jack Antonoff's wedding. Yes. She was in attendance.
Yeah.
And it was just a madhouse.
Because I'm even thinking, okay, so yeah, the inside of your like nice little area is great, but on the outside, like you don't want to leave to that either.
Yeah.
If she doesn't do it on a private island now, I'm like, where do you do it?
Yeah. I don't know. I know. I feel like it's got to be somewhere super private, regardless if it's live streamed or not. So,
could you imagine though? Last thought. If we actually got
literally
a live stream of her wedding,
that would I don't know if I could say it. Would it be the best day of my life? Maybe.
Yes, it would. I just like it. I can't even imagine what that would do to the internet.
No. Who has the honor of streaming it? YouTube?
Yeah.
Some like TV channel, like
the amount of money that you would pay.
Yeah.
To live stream that. You would pay it though. Like if you were the company.
I would, and I would pay money. They're like, you have to pay 100%. To do this. I'm like, what would my limit be?
Yes.
I'm scared of what I would be willing to pay for that. Probably more than my concert tickets.
Gosh. Wow.
Yeah. So crazy to think about.
Do you think she's doing a documentary about her wedding planning?
I think after the end of the documentary we just got, I felt like there was unfinished business.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like we got certain things. For example, Taylor's versions, getting her masters back, even getting engaged was just kind of one of those brief at the end. Everything that they just mentioned at the end, I'm like, I feel like you're gonna share more about this stuff. And so I could see there being another documentary, but like I don't know, and I don't know when, but
I just need all of it.
I know, seriously, everything.
All the things.
On another note, before we start, it's exciting that Travis is signed for another season with the Chiefs.
Yes.
And also, like, I can't believe he would have the audacity to announce that amidst Donna Kelsey's home renovations, but
How dare
I guess
he?
he's kind of selfish. It's a little bit of a red flag. Hopefully Taylor recognizes that. But
I saw somebody else say like, "Oh, I heard Travis wasn't going to come back until he needed to help his mom pay for her house renovation."
did you see? You're gonna die. I was gonna post this to our stories. Have you seen this one? I was gonna post it to our stories, but I haven't yet.
Let's see. I posted it to our
You
stories.
did?
Yes.
Okay. Someone made a picture of Dawn and Kelsey. It looks like on the cover of Reputation.
You'll have to put it here.
It says, yeah, I'll put it on YouTube. It says renovation instead of Reputation. And it's so funny.
It's so funny.
Seriously.
That's funny that you were going to post it. No, I totally did today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like screenshotted. I was like, if I remember, I'll post it. That's so funny.
I am dying over all of the memes. Like, Swifties are so clever.
Yeah.
But also that, like, Jason
the
and
new
Travis
heights.
and Kylie
yes.
have all gotten in on the joke, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's
I just
so
love everything about it.
Yeah,
everything about it.
Loved that. So yeah. Okay, well,
should we dive right in?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so let's kind of talk about the beginning. Well, just like maybe our overall thoughts on it. We watched it together. You guys, wait. Alert. We found the reaction video, which we had talked about. We filmed ourselves reacting to it.
We literally waited all flippin' day to watch the video so we could watch together, record our reactions.
And then we thought we lost it.
The files were missing.
Yes. They have been found.
They have been recovered,
Woohoo.
Which is the most exciting thing ever.
Yes. So we're going to be posting that on YouTube this week. It was fun because I feel like I was shocked. It was not anything like what I thought it was going to be like.
Had the girl not been an Eras Tour dancer and if she would have just been some random actress or something, I would have thought like this isn't the music video. Like
are we watching? Where's the skip
ad? Did we
ad?
click on the wrong thing? Yeah, where's the skip ad? Like this is not I was so confused.
Yeah.
It was not at all what I expected. No. And the other thing that I think played into that with us, because when I was doing research for this, I didn't realize, I mean, I know it came out early in the morning, so there wasn't a lot of time for people to see this kind of stuff, but there were things being posted before the music video that gave visual, there was a Spotify poster of her and Dom.
That's right.
And their photography looks and so there were some of those visuals available that me and you pretty much went in completely blind.
Yeah. Oh, we left our Taylor Swift group chat at 10 p.m. the night before. I did not get on any social media.
Yeah.
For an entire
And we were successful. We avoided all spoilers all day for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then just to lose the footage,
I know.
Truly, I was so devastated, you guys. I was devastated. But when we found it, we were both in shock and disbelief. And honestly, I'm a little nervous to speak it out loud that we have it and then go try to do it again and it not be there. But that
would be terrible.
If you guys, if it truly is your lucky day, you can also go watch our Opalite reaction video.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so the reaction video will be posted this week. If you want to see the full uncut reaction video, then that will be on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So you can get that on Patreon. We also thought it'd be fun to do. So this video is more Easter eggs.
Yeah.
That we found in the music video. There is a ton of clowning happening around the Opalite music video.
Yeah. Easter things that are in the music video, Easter eggs, what they might be pointing to as far as clowning.
And so what we decided to do is we do, like we've talked about before, we do all of our clowning on Patreon. So if you want to clown with us about the Opalite music video, that is out right now as well.
Mm-hmm.
So watch this video and then head to our Patreon. You can just search Patreon, Typical Tuesday Night, or it's linked in our show notes, description, wherever you're watching this. Or if you're more of like a Apple Podcast only type person, you can just subscribe to the Apple Podcast too. But that is available right now. So listen to this and then be like, I need more Opalite music video.
Yeah.
And we have given it to you.
This is going to be a mega podcast week.
Yeah.
There's going to be YouTube, like multiple YouTube videos, subscriber all around Opalite. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. It was totally not what we expected. No. It got better every time we watched. And
I feel like the first time I was like, okay, not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Didn't love it, didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I was kind of like,
just kind of in shock a little bit.
Yeah, I think I was more in shock.
I think I was especially, and I'm sure you felt this way, and a lot of people felt this way, the cover art for, like, what was it? The single? Like the vinyl and stuff. I expected it to be that vibe.
I did too.
A lot of dancing, a lot of like showgirl still vibes.
Yeah.
And so immediately right off the bat, just the total opposite direction, slightly satire. But the nice thing about this video, well, as always, of course, doing these deep dives, it made me appreciate it even more, as always. And then I love this music video, and I feel like this goes for a lot of Taylor Swift's content, her music videos. On the surface level, just watching it, you can just watch it and enjoy it, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But the amount of layers and concepts and Easter eggs, they're deep, and they're so fun.
Yeah.
So
I do feel like I appreciated the music video. Like after we watched it like 3 or 4 times together that like same night.
Yeah.
And every time it got better because I noticed little Easter eggs.
Yes.
And I started to like notice things. Like I went home and talked to my husband about it, and he was like, yeah, like it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but you don't get it. Yeah. Like if you gave me like 10 minutes to tell you and explain it to you, like I think you'd appreciate it more. And I was like, I'm not going to do that to you. But I do love that about Taylor's stuff.
Yes.
Is like things get better when you're in the know and you're like in all the lore and the Easter eggs, and it's fun.
So fun. So there are a lot of kind of themes through the video. It's kind of 80s and 90s themed, and there's a lot of kind of back and forth on the internet about that. Some people are like, it's so 90s, and some are like, it's so 80s, and I thought that was so interesting. And then I kind of had the thought, I'm like, obviously between like there's the 70s that has like a really strong look, and then there's the 80s that has kind of a strong look, and the 90s, but there's always going to be a transition period. Yeah. And I think it's interesting that people are bouncing between 80s and 90s because 1989 is kind of right in the middle. Yeah. And I kind of wondered if it was kind of supposed to feel like both.
Like a transition. Yeah.
That being said, in the behind the scenes that Taylor did.
Yes.
If you have not watched the behind the scenes, please watch the behind the scenes. But I did not realize until I was doing research, those are only available on Apple Music and Spotify.
Oh,
It is not on YouTube. Those are exclusive to Apple and Spotify. Huh. And so in the behind the scenes, she specifically references 1993.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought she referenced a 90s.
Yeah.
So 93.
Which I thought was really interesting. And then she like, but then there's a lot of like anti-hero connections in this video. And so because of that, I like rewatched the anti-hero music video, which feels very like 70s 80s. And I felt like comparing the two, I did feel like watching Antihero and then watching Opalite, I'm like, it made me feel like Opalite felt more 90s.
Okay.
But anyways.
Yeah, interesting.
It's interesting that people are kind of back and forth on that. Also, I don't know about you, but from my point of view, me as well as a lot of other people on the internet felt it gave a lot of Napoleon Dynamite vibes and a lot of Stranger Things vibes. Kind of like if those two shows had a baby, it would be this music video.
So true. Yes.
Okay, I showed you a lot of the like visual references before we started. But I forgot to show you this one. Can you picture, we're going to clown about this on the subscriber episode.
Okay.
But did you, if I say like the Opalite vinyl cover, like, can you picture that image? If not, I'll just show it to you. This.
Oh, yes.
So obviously I'll show it on YouTube. She's in this silver glittery bodysuit. There's multiple of her, almost like maybe mirrors or something.
Always.
This is from, did I write it down? I don't remember if I wrote it down. Chicago the musical.
Okay. Oh, Chicago.
Look at this.
Oh.
It is like the same.
Yeah.
It is like, to me, a clear reference.
Wow.
To Chicago the musical.
He wants to come on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives with Whitney Levitt.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's like all I can think about.
I know. I know. Isn't that interesting?
That is.
It's way too close.
Yes.
To not be a coincidence. Yeah. I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
I'm excited to like talk more about that.
Yeah. I wanted to mention it here, but I also I'm like, that's a clowning thing. Yes. So we'll talk about that more there. It's also interesting. There's like poltergeist connections. The bed in her bedroom is like the same bed from the movie Poltergeist, which is super interesting. And then we have like a lot of anti-hero and debut vibes through the whole video. It feels very like millennial themed or like inside jokes. And then we're going to talk about this again on the subscriber episode because there's a lot of clowning around it. The amount of twos. You guys, we are still being haunted by the twos.
Which is crazy because we thought we
got the answer. The amount of twos in this video is wild. Like there are so many, which is interesting because you can take that so many ways. Like you can take it numerically as like 2. You can take it as things being mirrored, which is also something we've talked about. But there are a lot of them. And we won't talk about all of them today, but we will talk about all of them for sure in the clowning. Okay. But yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is the cast.
Yeah.
It was everybody from the Graham Norton interview that she did, which is so fun. So Taylor's a lonely woman, Graham, and then the Graham Norton show guests. We have Domhnall Gleeson was the lonely man. Cillian Murphy was the face of the Opalite spray, and then he did the voice of the infomercial at the beginning, which is fun that like even though he couldn't be there, like he still was game to like participate.
It's fun to know he's the voice too because obviously you see his picture, but I think it's really easy to miss that he did the voiceover for the infomercial
because I did not notice that at first.
Yeah.
Greta Lee was the MTV indie rock musician. Jodie Turner-Smith was the aerobics instructor. Louis Capaldi was the photographer. Graham Norton was the Nopalite salesman. And then there are Eras Tour dancers in almost every single scene. And then shout out to The Rock, the Cactus, the Trash Can, and the Stapler.
They are key players in this music video. So had to shout them out for sure. And then before we get into like the scene by scene of this, I wanted to read Taylor's caption about like coming up with the idea and like the cast and everything. So she said, thinking I got ridiculously lucky with the group I was paired with, Cillian Murphy, Domhnall Gleeson, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, and Louis Capaldi, all people whose work I've admired from afar. When we were all talking during the broadcast, Domhnall made a lighthearted joke about wanting to be in one of my music videos. He's Irish. He was joking, except in that moment during the interview, I was instantly struck with an idea. And so a week later, he received an email script I'd written for the Opalite video where he was playing the starring role. I had this thought that it would be wild if all of our fellow guests on the Graham Norton show that night, including Graham himself, could be part of it too, like a school group project for adults, but it isn't mandatory. To my delight, everyone from the show made the effort to time travel back to the 90s. Okay, I forgot. I forgot that she specifically said 90s with us and help with this video. You might even recognize some friendly faces from the Eras tour. So
I'm just so obsessed with that whole
I know.
story.
And I remember when we first watched it and where it ended with showing the Graham Norton, like introducing all of the cast, like we talked about it. We were like, oh my gosh, like, was this planned?
Yeah.
Like, did she already know this music video was happening? And like the guests were planned because of the music video. Was this after the fact? And so it was so cool to learn it was after the fact, especially because I don't know, I feel like we've maybe talked about this before on the podcast, but like I loved it because we always feel like everything's planned years in advance. Like everything is a clue to everything in the future. And it was really fun to kind of get a glimpse of like, she got the idea for the Opalite music video just a couple months before it was released. And it was fun to like literally see how they showed like the moment her eyes, like her mind just starts turning, her eyes light up.
Great, let's do it.
She's like, oh my gosh, I just got the best idea. It's so fun.
I love it. Okay, so let's go. If you've done one of these music video deep dives with us before, we basically just go like scene by scene and go through all the Easter eggs. So we're going to start at the very beginning. It starts with the infomercial. Fun little fact, the visuals are shot on film, which I think is really cool, by Rodrigo Prieto. And then, so it starts out with the Eras Tour dancer, and it's just like all about, you know, her crappy life with her trash can.
Yeah.
And then she uses Opalite. And then Jan comes in.
And it's like proposing to her.
It's like, wow, what a perfect trash can to Jan.
Oh,
what a better.
That's exactly the results you want from Opalite.
Yes, for real though. The perfect infomercial was including him. And then it's kind of fun because the Opalite spray bottle is orange and green, kind of like the hues of Life of a Showgirl album.
Yes. And then we pan to the living room, or if we want to call, a lot of people are calling it the TV room.
Okay.
We return to this room quite a few times. But Taylor is in this living room. We've got our like flashback to You Belong With Me, Taylor, with her brunette hair, which we love. I loved this. So on the TV, it shows the Opalite commercial.
Okay.
And she's sitting on the couch watching it, and it says, call 1-800, and it doesn't like finish the phone number.
Okay.
And if you call is 4 letters.
Okay.
+1.
Okay.
+8 is 13.
Oh my god. I was like, wait, what? So
call is 4 letters.
Oh,
and
plus
then
a 1
1
plus an 8 and then 0 would equal 13. That's cool.
Isn't that funny?
Obviously.
I'm like, clearly that was on purpose. I don't know.
That's fun. That's cool.
And then it shows the crumpled box from the Friendship Rock, and it says my best friend, which is like a reference to My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. On the box it says collect them all.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that was interesting because you could think of that as like collecting friendship bracelets, which gets referenced later, like we're all trading and collecting friendship bracelets. My personal thought went to the Horcruxes. And when she talked about collecting all the Horcruxes, I just thought that was super specific, like wording. That I mean, it's like Pokemon, like gotta catch them all kind of a thing. This, I'm sure you've heard this, but okay. I feel like we need to, I was gonna do a disclaimer kind of at the beginning. A lot of this is us just like, we are making our own assumptions. When we talk about like things like her relationships, we kind of like to say like, we don't think anything is like right or wrong. And we kind of are just like, choose your own adventure. Taylor has also talked about how she'll use multiple people or situations for inspiration for one thing. something we've really struggled with in the Opalite music video, because we do like to feel like we have concrete answers.
Totally.
When things aren't totally sure, we're like,
Yep.
But like The Rock, when we were first watching, we very much felt like The Rock represented Joe.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of connections to Joe with The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. There's also Cactus connections to Joe. But The Rock, I mean, I think we all can like see how The Rock would represent Joe.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. There's some good like Maddie references, because we've all clearly thought that the trash can represents Maddie, which I still think that.
Yeah.
But the pet rock fad came out in 1975.
Just like, how does that work so perfect?
And it was also considered a craze that fizzled quickly after a brief phenomenon.
I hadn't made that connection.
Which is very interesting. I feel like our very interesting thing is around Maddie.
It's always around Maddie.
It's Maddie.
True.
Very interesting.
It's been a while since we said that.
You could also go as far as saying that another name for a rock would be a stone. Stone, stoned, stoner.
Maybe The Rock is Maddie.
Maybe, I don't know. I do think that because of the way Taylor went about like staying in her relationship with Joe as long as she did, kind of maybe being in communication / daydreaming about Maddie when she was with Joe, getting with Joe fairly quickly after her breakup with, or getting with Maddie fairly quickly after her breakup with Joe, and then kind of having to grieve and recover from both relationships almost simultaneously. I can see why she would mix those two muses into I could see how she could put both with The Rock.
Totally.
So yeah. Then we flash to the park scene, which also like so the park scene is interesting because I feel like with The Rock, I mean, they're both like literally they name the characters Lonely Woman and Lonely Man. So like it's showing she's in a relationship with this rock, but she feels very lonely in the relationship. You can really feel that during the park scene. It's kind of interesting how the rock topples off of the swing, falls on the swing, makes it so she can't keep swinging forward. She has to get off the swing and move the rock out of the way, which is very interesting conceptually. This is a personal Easter egg of mine. This was my own thought I didn't find on the internet. In the background, there is a mom and two boys kicking a soccer ball. And that to me screams the Kelseys.
Okay, I've actually seen that.
So fun.
Yeah, but like, I love that.
Like, I'm like, it has, because it was so unnecessary to have them in the background. You could have easily shot that scene with just her on the swing and not like done that. Also, like, an adjacent Easter egg, it reminded me of I Sit in Parks from Kelsey.
It reminded me of that too. I was like, and I love that music video.
And then this was something that I noticed too when watching. It's so interesting that in this scene, she is wearing like a beanie and a jacket and long pants, and I think even like boots. It feels like it's fall. But then literally the next scene, we're back in the living room, and then you can talk about like what she's wearing. Totally different.
Yeah, so now she's wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt.
Like she literally looks like she's dressed for summer.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's kind of telling us that like this rock, which is maybe another thing that points to Joe instead of Maddie, like she's been with this rock fall. I mean, if you take that like in order, fall, winter, spring, summer, like she's been with this rock for a while. Which is
you could
interesting.
Also do that with Maddie too, though. Like Maddie's just been around for a long time.
Yeah, he's been in the background.
He was that best friend that was just kind of always there.
For sure.
So interesting.
And also with the park, like the whole like children sing swings could be like a nod to Fresh Out the Slammer, which we believe to be about Maddie too. So
So many connections. So yeah, like Jess said, we have moved now back to the living room, and she's wearing shorts, short sleeve shirt. It's kind of fun. You were telling me that the colors in her shirt are the re-recorded albums.
Yes.
Which is so cool. I had no idea.
Her shirt is like striped and color blocked with red, yellow, purple, and blue.
Which is so cool. And then black shorts.
Yes.
So it's like Rap TV?
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Are you coming?
Seriously.
She also has a little Sagittarius pin necklace.
Yes.
Just fun. That is her.
So fun.
What's that called? Not star sign.
Yeah. Her zodiac.
Zodiac.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
We always like joke about how we're so dumb when it comes to that stuff.
I shouldn't even said anything. You all know what a Sagittarius is.
We know what we are, and that's about it. I don't even know what it means that I'm a Scorpio. I just know I'm a Scorpio.
I feel like I've like heard some stereotypes about mine. Like, yeah, that checks out. But I don't know much.
Okay, now we're moved into her bedroom.
Okay.
So, like I said, there's like the bed that's like the same as in the poltergeist. She's making a friendship bracelet, which clearly has connections. I saw someone on the internet say this. I thought this was really interesting. The friendship bracelet are like a lot of like purple colors.
Oh.
Or you could say like amethyst, which would be Joe's birthstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I'm like, is that a coincidence or is that on purpose?
I just feel like she's too intentional.
Yeah. This room has so many Easter eggs.
Okay.
So George Michael is all over this room.
Really?
Yes.
I heard somebody
all over
that there was like a poster of him. I
saw
the poster.
On the bed next to the rock is his Faith CD, which is the CD that Father figures on.
Okay, that's cool.
And then on the wall there is a poster of him.
Okay.
There are 2 of the same poster overlapping.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Of course.
I don't know.
Of course.
It's so weird. It's so like makes no sense, but it's there. Like same
and
poster.
That's intentional once again.
Overlapping. Yes. So interesting.
I didn't realize that.
And then on the floor by the desk, there's like a vinyl leaned up against the desk. It's the Faith George Michael vinyl.
That's cool.
Yeah. So they're very much putting father figure like in her face, which is interesting. Is that gonna be a music video at some point?
That would be such an insane.
Because I feel like it's one thing because she's done stuff like that before. Like was it the Bejeweled music video? She like Easter egg the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
But like it's just like one here or like one there. That was like a lot. And then she's wearing like the blue green nail polish. And then she does, I love this Easter egg. She does the glitter on her. She does it above her right shoulder.
Okay.
Someone made, because that's like kind of a weird spot to put it. I would think, and my first thought would be that she'd put it on her face.
Okay, yeah.
But she puts it over her right shoulder. And someone said that is the same spot on the Eras Tour t-shirt that the debut square is.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Isn't that interesting?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it. Give us debut.
Seriously. TV. There's a lot of debut. Like, obviously, the fingernails, she's wearing butterfly clips. Yeah. She's wearing a butterfly ring. Also the glitter gives like major anti-hero vibes because of all the leaking. The eggs leak glitter. She gets shot and she leaks glitter.
Eggs.
Yeah.
But, okay.
And then she obviously like puts it on the rock too, which we'll talk about later. But then it's like, because I think she's wearing overalls when she's like making the bracelet and stuff. But then all of a sudden she's like dressed up in this like red dress. Oh, and she's like trying to tie the string around. And we've like loved the concept of like, it looks like she's struggling with the string. And we've thought of it as like the invisible string. And like, it's not really working. Like she's trying to make it work and it's not. But then some other angel on the internet said that her look looks just like in the movie from 1999. It's a teen rom-com, She's All That. I've actually never seen it.
I haven't either. Yeah.
But I showed you the like reference and like right.
It does. Oh, she looks just like her.
It's the same look.
Yeah.
And obviously, again, we'll include that on YouTube, but she looks just the same, which is super fun.
That is cool.
Yeah, I think that was all for the bedroom.
Like invisible string connection.
I know.
It's like one of my favorites. And every time you watch it and you just think about the fact that she wrote invisible string about Joe.
Yeah.
And it was like, how hard do you think she felt like she was trying to make this work?
Yeah.
Like, but we had so many invisible strings.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it's supposed to work.
That string is just the tip of the iceberg for like the depth of the concept in this video. Like, and when we get to the middle of the video, like there's so much to talk about. It's so fun.
Okay, so then we move to the karaoke scene / like when they're at the bar. So there are 2 rotating LED disco balls, which is kind of a fun little connection to Ruin the Friendship, where it says disco balls make everything look cheap. Kind of fun.
Because they're like cheap mirror balls.
Yes. And then there's 12 on the karaoke TV for TS12. The lyrics come on the screen that says, "Have seen it before, they'll see it again." I feel like, I mean, are we going to clown around that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, we'll save that. I have some thoughts.
There's debut clowning.
Yeah.
There's tour clowning. Like, there's some, there's obviously rep. There's always rep clowning. Like, there's a lot of real good clowning. I'm excited.
I'm here for it. And then we see Greta Lee singing the Opalite, with the like acoustic guitar, and it is the same cover that we've seen for Opalite, right?
The acoustic version.
Okay, the acoustic
version.
version.
So it's like on the TV, and it's fun. It's like supposed to be like on MTV. Like it says MTV, and she talks about that in the behind the scenes. But yeah, it's like the same visual of like honestly, Taylor probably got dressed in her outfit, and they probably took the picture
at the same time. That's cool. Yeah, that's
super fun.
And then it's on channel 3 for the song Opalite, which is track 3. And then some girls come in and they like go to sit down, and Taylor goes, "Oh, like the seat is taken," because the rock is on the table. And then the Eras Tour dancer says like, "Ma'am, please leave." And let's get into this a little bit. We talked about at the behind the scenes. She goes, like, I don't even remember how she words it, but basically like, yeah, like when I'm at my girls' night out.
Yeah.
That like haunts me.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, especially because like we, the whole like, I forgot to like specifically put this, but the seats taken is like a fun lover callback to like, I'll save
you a seat. That's cool. I didn't make that connection.
But then we loved the like, because obviously these people are in like not great relationships. So it's very interesting when the bartender tells her like, "Ma'am, please leave." And then when the guy takes the cactus to the movie theater ticket window, he tells them also to leave. And so we feel like that's kind of like people telling them that like the relationship is not good.
Yeah.
But that threw literally all of us Swifties for a loop when she called that a girls' night out, because that was so specific. She clearly chose to include it in the behind the scenes. That was not an accident or coincidence. And so it made, I came up with the theory of like, maybe it could be tied to Karlie Kloss. Because I feel like of all of her friendships, that would probably be who it would relate to most, especially because I feel like when she was friends with Karlie, that was kind of in her era where she had a lot of close girlfriends and like a group of close girlfriends, but clearly she had a very special and different friendship with Karlie that kind of separated them a little bit. And so I could totally see, I kind of wondered too, I'm like, maybe it's a scene by scene thing. Like in this scene, it's this person. In this scene, it's that person. It was so interesting when she said that was a girls' night out.
Because it's like, okay, clearly we're supposed to be thinking this was a girl. At least for this scene. I think that's kind of how I ended up taking it, because I just feel like, I mean, even at the beginning, there's too many connections
Plus, we know Joe never wanted
Maddie
to
and
go
Joe.
out anyway, so
he was never leaving. He was going to be the one in the house.
Joe was the one at the house.
Yeah.
Maddie's the one at the park.
I actually
and
like
Carly
that.
Kloss is the one who's out having fun.
Yes. I do. Like, I love that she puts the friends forever on the rock. And I think you were the one that told me this is you kind of made that connection to Joe, though.
Yeah.
Because, like,
that they would never be
never were going to be more.
Like, they were never going to take, like, the next step.
To, like, get married.
Yeah.
It was just like, nope, we're just going to be friends forever.
Yeah.
Which was like haunting to me.
Yes.
Okay, and then we go to the living room where they have the workout video and they're doing the workout. I actually really like that you could say that Park is Maddie, out and about is Carly or like whoever, and the this living room workout could be Joe.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There is a teal TV guide in the background, which is like a Taylor's version. Which is kind of fun.
And that is not in the living room in the earlier scenes.
Which is so
interesting. It
interesting.
just pops up in this one, which is super interesting.
It's like, why did you just put it in this one?
Yeah. Super interesting.
Now I'm like, okay, so does that have a connection to Joe?
Yeah.
Just Joe, not anyway.
I don't know. Interesting.
Except for if we think all of the Joe stuff is in the living room.
Yeah.
Then it should have been there at first.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, next we are going to be introducing The Lonely Man, but before we do that, we're going to take a quick ad break to talk about today's podcast sponsors.
Yes.
So our first sponsor is Love Olive Co.
Yes. So Love Olive Co. is one of our favorite places to get new clothing, and I'm in my sweatsuit, sweat set, I guess, showgirl. Very comfy. Jess is in our showgirl top, our
crew neck, showgirl crew neck. That's this is kind of our Opalite inspired crew neck with our opal lightning strike.
Yes. But she's also wearing our favorite Love Olive Co. jeans.
Yes,
they're so comfortable.
I'm wearing them because Carly's like, we're dressing comfy for this episode. I said, perfect. I'm wearing my Love Olive Co. jeans because they're basically. Have you seen that trend of the sweatpant jeans? I don't get that. I don't understand how that works. I see everyone talking about. I'm like, how is that a thing?
Yeah,
people claim that it literally is you're wearing sweats, but it's jeans. I'm like. I mean,
you're I guess these are that.
I would consider that these for me. So they're the best.
Yes, they are. So if you are in the market to get some new clothing items, we highly recommend checking out Love Olive Co.
Yes. And you can use code TTN podcast -spring at loveoliveco.com.
Yes.
For 10% off.
Perfect. And then our next sponsor for today's episode is Wally Cases, our absolute favorite phone cases.
Yes. And if you've been keeping up on the podcast, I finally got my new case for my new phone, and I'm so happy to be reunited with it. I've got my wallet. I kept losing my cards. I kept losing my wallet. I kept showing up to the gas station, didn't have my credit card, and didn't take Apple Pay. And I just... I was a mess without my wallet case, and I'm so happy to have it back. And I'm kind of surprised because I still have my old phone with my old case. I did not realize when I had my old case how much my loop on the back had stretched out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dang, this is so much looser. It's nice to have a fresh loop.
Yeah.
I love having the magnetic because I didn't have magnetic before. I have all the fun accessories like the rechargeable battery, and it's so fun. I'm so excited about it. And it's so the amount of incredibly cute. You're gonna have a hard time picking out one case.
Yep.
Because their designs are so stinking cute.
They're so cute.
I'm not kidding. I picked out this super cute monochromatic green check situation. I loved.
It's so cute.
Literally 2 seconds later, they released my perfect favorite light purple case with these tiny little polka dots.
I saw that. I was like, oh. That is literally perfect for Jess.
That is Jess's case.
I know you can't go get.
I can't just keep getting new phone cases, but this
your next one though.
Long story short,
they have tons of good options.
Good luck picking out a cute case because all of them are so cute.
So cute. And you can use our code TTN at wallycases.com to get your own.
Yes. Okay, so Enter lonely man.
Yes.
We start in his bedroom, and the clock says 12:12, which 12 for showgirl, but also why not just 12 o'clock?
Oh, interesting.
We've got two 12s,
Nice.
which is interesting. Okay, or I mean, it's not really a mirror. I guess a mirror would be 12:21.
That's
but
true.
I loved this. Well, okay, so there's only a couple Easter eggs in here, but they're really fun ones. On the zoomed out scene, because he's in bed with the cactus, they're getting ready for bed. On the wall in the back, there's a calendar, like a paper calendar.
Oh, okay.
And the picture at the top, it literally looks like Pam's drawing of The Office.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's cool.
And Dommel, like his new show, like is The Paper, which is The Office spinoff. And so that's like that's a super fun Easter egg.
Yeah. I love that.
And then it zooms in on his bedside table, which is when you see the clock. There is a card on the table that says, "With love from your mother."
Oh.
And I mean, obviously there's so much like we love, like Taylor's mom and Travis's mom are like major in their brand. Yes. Honestly, like they're major parts of like their fame and like super involved with them, super at the front lines. Like, and so you could take that like either way, if that's like a Donna connection or an Andrea connection or just connection, how close they are with their moms. I just thought that was super fun. And then we kind of get taken on this journey with the lonely man and his cactus that he's constantly getting hurt by. So it shows the scene where they go to the pool hall and he's shooting pool. The pool ball on the table that he's trying to shoot towards is the orange stripe. And it's a number 13.
Very cool.
Just super fun. And then there's also a clock in that scene, but it says 7:55, which doesn't really mean anything to you now, but it's something we can clown about, which we'll clown about later. Then we move to the movie theater window at the mall when he's trying to take the cactus to the movie theater. There's some really interesting things that happen. It's kind of funny because these scenes, they go really quick with the guy. So this movie theater one is quick. But like he holds up a 2. And this is when the ticket window guy, who's an Eras Tour dancer, he says, "Please leave." He probably says, "Please leave," because to the right of the window, there is a sign that literally says, "No inanimate objects allowed." It has a picture of a cactus crossed out, a picture of a trash can crossed out. Isn't that so funny?
I thought you were going to talk about a different sign.
I will now after.
What?
Yes. Isn't that so interesting?
I need to go rewatch this.
Yes.
Like ASAP.
It's because
I'm going to rewatch our own YouTube video so I can see these clips.
The center, like the main focus is the ticket window and the guy, but a sliver on the right is this sign. And the sliver on the left is another sign that looks kind of like a letterboard type sign. That sign says, you can't see all the words. You can see that it says patient for the encore. And then at the bottom, it says like, I don't know, the bottom and the top say something else, but it's kind of hard. Like you can kind of try to like fill in the blanks yourself. I think the top says something like respect other guest type thing, something like that.
Yeah, I've only seen the like patient for the encore.
Patient for the encore. You can totally tell that's there, and we will absolutely be clowning about that.
Yes.
Totally intentional. So yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right. And then we go to, he's at the restaurant, and in the background there is a painting of Portofino.
Yes.
Kind of a fun little connection.
And then I forgot to put this in, but like there's also the lyrical connection of like you're starving till you're not, or like leaving the table and stuff.
That's cool.
So
yeah,
there's
I like that. I like
too.
That. And then it cuts to the Christmas party, and it's so fun. You can see Austin Swift in the background. Yes. I love when she puts Austin in like random little stuff like that.
Me too.
Because you know he is such a big part of her team.
Yes.
Like clearly she sent her mom and her brother
she sent to get her
to
masters.
get her masters. Yeah. And but you don't see him as much as you see like Andrea.
Sometimes you wonder, like, are they good? Like, do they have a good relationship?
But
he was a lot. He was at the Eras tour a lot.
Yeah, he was.
But also, this is the song that she mentions him.
Oh, that's true.
With or eating out of the trash.
Yeah, that's fun. I hadn't thought of that.
Also, I don't know why. It's so interesting to me that it was specifically a Christmas party. I don't know why. Like, that wasn't really, like, it could have been any kind of party.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was interesting it was a Christmas party. I'm not totally sure why.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a December clowning Easter egg. Maybe it's a Christmas. I mean, we've joked about a Christmas album a lot in our predictions sometimes.
It is showing there's like a lot of different, like, his relationship,
seasons,
like when it
type
was.
thing.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't really say this. I feel like most people know this, but the idea is that the lonely man is Travis. The cactus is his ex-girlfriend, because she kind of mentions his ex-girlfriend in the song.
Yeah.
But the Joe, will find the photo. The cactus connection to Joe is those back when she was dating Joe, but like they didn't really ever post about each other. They both posted. They didn't post a picture together.
Because why would they
Because why would they do that? But on their own individual Instagram feeds, there was a picture of Taylor with a cactus and a picture of Joe with a cactus. So we could clearly tell they were together at the same place, but they had their own pictures, which is so funny. Okay. This is where we're gonna
Let's get into it
deep with the concept here. Okay, guys? When the two worlds collide. So we have both of them ordering their Opalite and receiving their packages. Then they show us side by side, they're opening their packages. This is so interesting, and I did not notice this when watching the video. The Opalite bottle, the nozzle, so like you think of like the shape of a bottle. Obviously, we're gonna post a picture here. The nozzle is like backwards, which I feel like kind of plays into the idea of like maybe you do think that you spray yourself and not you spray it towards you and not away from you. But the lonely man sprays because it's like fixing your problems. Yeah. So the lonely man is like, the cactus is my problem.
Yeah,
Sprays the cactus. And then the lonely woman, Taylor, thinks it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And she sprays herself. They do this simultaneously. So because he sprayed the cactus and she sprayed herself, the solving of their problems was, you guys are supposed to be together. Yeah. So Taylor, out of nowhere, drops into his like living room, basically, and she's covered in this like glittery glue. I thought this was so interesting. Sorry, there's so much to say about this, and I'm gonna try to do it in an organized way.
Okay, you're good.
I thought this was so interesting. Oh yeah, I'm like mixing things up.
You're good.
So basically, this is another Dommel Easter egg.
Oh, okay.
I'm unfamiliar with this, but they specifically talked about Black Mirror in the Graham Norton interview, and he's in that.
Okay.
And in that, there is a scene in season 2 where he plays a synthetic clone of a man who dies. Yeah. And he is regenerated. He like comes back, and he comes back covered in like this gel like preservative, and the tub in the bathroom is like identical to the one in her video.
Oh, that's cool.
So like a lot of people on the internet were like, this totally reminds me of Black Mirror.
Oh, how interesting.
And so that was kind of fun. And so we're skipping ahead a little bit, but I feel like this is like the section to talk about this concept.
Okay.
So I was talking about the nozzle.
Yes.
On the Nopalite that we'll see soon, which is like the anti-Opalite. the nozzle is spraying the correct way.
Okay.
Taylor, in the behind the scenes, specifically talking about Opalite and Nopalite, she says, Nopalite is for people who want to choose to be unhealed. Opalite is for people who want to choose a path that serves them. And this is so funny and interesting because just the other day, this is completely unrelated to Taylor Swift. I was talking to someone about how it's interesting if you really think about it. All the people that need therapy are the ones that don't go to therapy. All the people that need therapy because of the people who need therapy are the ones that go to therapy. And this totally plays into that. Like the people that choose to be unhealed are the ones spraying like other people because they can't see. Because obviously there's a mix. Sometimes you are the problem.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And like, it's not necessarily about people being right or wrong. And we're going to circle back to that concept at the very end, which is really fun. But like, it's interesting that the Nopalite is like, others are the problem. That's how I'm going to fix my life. And like, the Opalite is like, I'm the problem. I need to fix me to adapt to the situation. And then like, honestly, it's crazy because this music video is pretty lighthearted. But when you look at this concept deeper and you think of Taylor and what she's gone through the last like many, many years, and that she felt like in her relationship with Joe that she was the problem and she needed to change and she needed to adapt and she was the problem. And to watch, it's like so cute. It makes me like emotional to like watch the bathtub scene. And him washing it off of her and basically saying like, you're perfect how you are. Like you don't need to change for me. And it's so cute.
Well, I even just think about how many songs we have gotten from Taylor about how she is the problem. And so then to have like this visual representation of her being like, you guys, in these past relationships, I am the problem. But then to like see somebody come and be like, oh my gosh, Travis is being like, you're not the problem.
You're everything I've ever wanted.
Like I am going to help you.
Yes.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. Someone brought up the lyric from My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys of, when I fix me, he's going to miss me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it really is so heartbreaking to me to think of somebody being in a relationship for so long being like, I am the problem.
Yes.
Not even like, we both have things we're trying to fix. I think that's even different too, where it's like, I've got stuff, because we all got stuff, right?
Yes.
And you've got stuff. But I feel like in all of Taylor's lyrics, it's very much, this is all my fault.
Yes, totally.
It's never your fault.
Yes.
Ugh.
And then, so these are like comments that I found. So essentially, I'm essentially reading quotes. So this person said, I think here she is referring to herself and creating a new version / era of herself where she chooses happiness. So like kind of how she's even gone through her music and her image. Like she's constantly like changing, adapting. And then in the second chorus, she says, never met no one like you before, because he just is that way. Like you had to make your own sunshine there. Like I think it's referring to Travis and how he chooses happiness and is just a happy person. And then the cactus in the video is the like, you couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. And then I loved what this person said. They said, it could also mean that Opalite is something you only think you need, almost like a placebo. No spray can change your life and make you happy. Also, I meant to say this at the beginning. I'm surprised that I don't feel like I've seen anybody talk about this on the internet. My first watch of this music video, the Opalite spray reminded me of Windex from the My Big Fat Greek wedding or whatever.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that?
I haven't watched it.
Windex is the fix-all.
Oh, okay.
Windex fixes everything.
Huh.
And it's funny to me that but I feel like I haven't seen people talk about that. But like, obviously Windex doesn't actually fix everything, but it's like same idea.
Yeah.
So they said that's why the nozzle is pointed backwards. It suggests it's all in the person's head, because if they spray it correctly, it won't even touch them. This is for people who blame themselves or carry burdens they shouldn't, hence the pet rock, aka the X. The Opalite faces forward, so it could indicate that it is for people who really are the problem but put no real effort into fixing themselves. They think a magic spray in this case just to make everything them a better person. It's the easy way out. Real happiness takes work. You can't just bat your eyes and spray it away. That's how I interpreted the nozzles. I thought that was really interesting.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then, like I said, the bathtub, washing it off. Then it also flashes to the like dining table scene where they're sitting across from each other. Yeah. And then it shows them playing the like fortune teller game together, which when she played with The Rock, like obviously The Rock's uninterested. Yeah. He says like I love this game. It's so cute.
Her face.
Yes.
When he says that is one of my favorite parts of the whole video.
I know.
You can just see her like, what you do.
Yeah.
Like you actually care about what I'm doing.
Yes.
Like you're interested in this.
Oh my gosh. I'm so obsessed with all of this. Yeah. This is interesting. It's interesting. It's also a little bit of clowning, so we'll dive into it later. But the fortune teller on the outside, it says onyx and opalite, which is obviously reference to the song. But then the other two say moonstone and sapphire, which are Midnight's references from Bejeweled.
Okay.
But you could also think of it as the like months that those stones go with are June and September.
Oh, I'm ready to talk about that.
So clearly we're going to clown about that. And then it's fun that the OOOs like in the middle are like the showgirl colors, and that she does it like with the music. Yes.
I love that. Okay, then we go to the photo shoot where we have Louis Capaldi as the photographer, and they are standing in front of like this floral arch, which kind of gives like the engagement vibe a little bit, which is kind of fun. And then I've seen a lot of people talk about there is a crown.
Yes.
Just on this little side table off to the side. And you were telling me about something that you saw, so I'm going to let you.
It's so, because it's there.
Yeah.
Clear as day. It's random.
Yeah.
But like it's there and it's intentional, and you're just like, what is this crown? I mean, obviously like there's certain crown connections you can make, like King of My Heart or whatever. Yeah. But there's actually like in this scene, there's so many connections with the crown. So if you watch the Bejeweled music video, towards the end when she's doing like the photo shoot with Jack's wearing a crown. They're by a floral arch. Like they're posing. I think they even pose the same pose in this mall photo shoot, but Taylor is the back, kind of like the big spoon, like the guy where the guy would normally be, which is where Jack is in the Bejeweled music video. And then, guys, I found this through someone else. And then I tried to show Carly, and I don't know how people saw this. It's impossible to see. I'm going to hopefully find the screenshot that you can see it clearly.
Okay.
But that same crown is in the background in the Fate of Ophelia music video. Just sitting there, like it's just there.
Well, when you tried to show me, you were like,
I tried.
I can't rewind. No, I can't get it. Like,
it was impossible.
Which is like, how did somebody find that?
Yeah, the screenshot, like you could totally see it, but like trying to just pause on YouTube, I'm like, you can't see it. But I saw someone commenting like the concept of this crown that's just kind of
there.
It keeps popping up through different eras. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
I love the concept that someone gave that like it could be Taylor's fame.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's always there. Yeah. But like specifically in the Fate of Ophelia video, in this Opalite video, like it's there, but it's not like necessarily the focus. She's not like wearing the crown. It's there when she's with Travis in the relationship. Her fame, it's there. It exists, but it's not between them. It's not on her head, like weighing them down. Like she's not like, I am the queen when we are together. Like, but it's there. It's off to the side. It's a part of them or her or whatever. And I love that concept because I'm like, I don't know how else. I like that concept way more than like King of My Heart or something. It makes more sense to me because it feels a little random unless you think of it in that sense.
Totally.
So I loved that.
Yeah, when you brought that up, I was like, I'm obsessed with that. And you explained it way better than me trying to re-explain it to everybody else. So I'm going to have you do it. No, that was awesome. Okay, so they do start doing like fun little poses, which is, I just love it.
Yes.
And then it was interesting. There is a photo shoot scene in the movie Masterminds, which could be a nod to Mastermind from the Midnight's album. But that's very similar scene. Like even the poses that they do are like so similar.
I forgot to tell you, it's an engagement photo shoot.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so funny. I have never seen the movie. Yeah. But as soon as you showed it to me, I was like, oh, I've seen this scene like somewhere on the internet. Somewhere. It's like pretty iconic.
They're wearing a bunch of denim. Like even the girl's wearing a denim vest, jeans, a long sleeve turtleneck underneath. Like it's very similar to what Taylor's wearing. A lot of the poses they do are like cheesy and very similar to the ones that like Taylor and
what
him
if that
do.
is Taylor and Travis's wedding photos?
Oh my gosh,
could you imagine?
I could absolutely see them doing something silly like that, like just as like a side quest.
I could see it too, like as a side thing. I don't actually see that.
That's what's fun. That's totally their personalities and just kind of goofy. And so it's fun to see that reflected in the music video. Totally. Now we get to the mall. The mall is so fun.
Yes.
And there's a lot going on at the mall. So this was filmed at the Whitgift Centre in Croydon, London.
Okay.
It is this mall that like was built in like the 70s or 80s.
Okay.
And then it was supposed to get, it kind of like got not very busy or kind of unpopular, outdated. It was supposed to get remodeled. But then it didn't because of the pandemic. It got like put off.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And so this mall is pretty much kind of abandoned.
Okay.
And so it was the perfect place for Taylor to do this. It's got the old vibes.
Yeah.
It's like kind of abandoned. And so cool. I thought that was so fun.
That's way cool.
She's wearing butterfly earrings.
Love it.
She's wearing her cat crew neck little sweater situation, which is obviously so fun. And then they're holding the pretzels. Going down the escalator, but they're holding them very specifically.
Yeah.
And they make the pretzels look like infinity signs, which
you've told me this.
Yes, is a total Easter egg there. Taylor has involved, and that's kind of like the crown.
Yeah.
It's like, it's even the twos.
Yeah.
It's like an Easter egg that keeps carrying through that we don't necessarily feel like we have an answer to, which is.
We talked about this on Patreon.
Yeah.
I was like, we've talked about this a little bit. That's right. Okay.
Which is super interesting. And then the shops. This was fun because like people were talking about the shops in the mall are showgirl lyrics. And it was fun because when I was researching, like obviously people said most of these, but I found one that no one had said on my own, which was fun.
Look at you.
One of the shops was Sweeter Than a Peach. Another one is Dear Protege. Softer Than a Kitten. Infamy Loves Co.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
Infamy Loves Company, which is fun. Cool. Yeah. The one that I found is there was one that has a big key, like an old-fashioned looking key. And it says Keys to the City.
Oh, cool.
So that's fun. And then it shows the flashing over to the rock with the friendship bracelet, and it says F you forever, which is the Mad Woman lyric. And then the cactus is like flipping them off. Favorite. It's so funny. And Taylor's face, it's like so like, oh my gosh. It's so funny.
So good.
And then in the background, there's a poster at the movie theater. And the movie that it says it's showing is called The View of Portofino.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Which is fun. Also, someone claimed this, but I couldn't. A lot of these I tried really hard to like fact check, verify these. Someone said above the movie theater, like over and over, there's like wording. Someone claimed that it said, when you know, when you don't, you don't.
Oh.
I couldn't personally ever clearly make that out, but I thought that was kind of fun. Cool. And then obviously we have the like Opalite scene where they go to the they're walking past the Opalite place. We have the couple where they do spray it on him. He turns into the red stapler. When Taylor and Dom will get over there. It's so fun too because it's such a classic mall scene. Yes. Like where you're getting stopped by salespeople that you don't want to talk to in the hallway. I love that. And it's funny because he's like offering, it's kind of like a perfume almost. Like Taylor's like putting your wrist out. Like, here's and he's about like Graham Norton's the salesman and he's about to spray it on Taylor and Dommel. It is, the whole music video is like a little cheesy and like quirky. This is like so overly dramatic. And like you and I were talking about, like, can't figure out exactly why, but like Dommel, he doesn't just like smack it out of his hand. He doesn't like push Taylor out of the way. He like full on, almost like volleyball dive, like hits it like a volleyball out of his hand. He's like flying across the room, like almost like he would like he's jumping in front of a car, like I would take a bullet for you. Like that's kind of the vibes it gives.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like so dramatic. Yes. But it's like perfect. Yes. In that whole, like the whole scene is just so perfect.
Yes. I love how it like goes with the music too, and like so fun.
So good.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I mean, that's when we see the picture of like Killian on like the big poster of like the Opalite, which is fun. Yeah. That's like his visual inclusion in the video.
And then we get to the little dance competition part, which is so fun. Yes. So I've seen a lot of people talk about how it reminds them of the Friends dance.
Yes, absolutely.
It absolutely does. Yeah. The tracksuits are so fun. The blue and the orange, again, like the Opalite. Yes. And there is a gold star hanging on the stage, which is super similar to like the Graham Norton title. Like the star comes up. And then I love when the judges like all hold up the like zeros, but it like goes to the beat of the music, like and then Cam at the end is just like the perfect person to be at the end of that, which is so fun. So fun. I love the whole like dance scene. I think it was the perfect way to end it.
It looks so cheesy and silly, but again, you can take it so deep. I love the concept of like it's so funny because I actually like forgot about some of this stuff and it's like not even written down. I'm like remembering it on the fly. But like because like we said, we saw a lot of this at the beginning and then we kind of forgot about it. And we saw it here, we saw it there. Yeah. But people talking about the idea of like they're both in it, they're having fun together, they're having the time of their lives. They literally get straight zeros. Straight zeros, but they both congratulate each other, hug, tell each other they did a great job.
It's so cute.
That is so perfect. And it just shows like their relationship and also interesting that like they're both coming off of kind of like an off year. Like Travis has been making it to the Super Bowl over and over. He didn't make it this year. Taylor wasn't like nominated. Not only, I mean, she wasn't up for nominations this year, but the year previous, like she didn't win any Grammys for Tortured Poets. Yeah. And so they're both kind of coming off of what you might consider like losses or like poor seasons, but they still like support each other. They both think they're talented and great. And it's so cute.
Well, and it's just so fun to see them just be silly.
Yes.
And whatever. And even like in front of other people. Yes. Because I was thinking like the photo shoot scene, they're also really silly. Yes. But that's more, it was private. Like just with the photographer. True. Right?
And the whole thing's kind of a progression in their relationship. It absolutely does feel. They get more comfortable as it goes on. I haven't
thought of that until like just barely. But I just feel like it's so fun.
Sitting at opposite ends of the dining table to, let's play this game together. Yes. Let's go to the mall. I don't know. That's fun.
It is fun. I love it is a perfect representation too of what I think she wants us to realize her relationship with Travis is.
Yes.
Like, you guys, I'm in a good, healthy relationship that I can just have fun, you know, like with my best friend that I think is hot. Like, and I think the whole dance is perfect.
Yes.
And then there is glitter, which you said it could be a reference to fame. So like with the
we're circling back to the rock. Get like her putting the glitter on the rock.
Glitter on the rock.
Yeah.
Which we were just,
what would happen if you put that glitter glue on a rock? It's gonna just wipe off.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna stick.
It's like can't handle the fame, huh, Joe?
It's like what is that like? What's that like saying of like painting the pig, or like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like there's like a saying of like kind of just like slapping something on and like calling it something new.
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of like that. Like you can't just like change something to make it work.
Yeah.
Like people, like things are what they are to their core, whether that's an inanimate object or a person. It's like, and you don't, I don't know. If you know me personally, this is just very, this is all just, this whole episode is very interesting, but like you can't, like, this person can be perfectly fine as they are, and this person can be perfectly fine as they are, but that doesn't mean that they're going to work.
Yeah.
And that leads us right into one of my favorite things. I hope you have not seen this.
Okay.
But we're into the end notes.
Okay.
It shows the rock and the cactus, and it says, rock and cactus married in small intimate ceremony after meeting through Opalite. And then it has like the rock has the just married friendship bracelet. It says Stapler is happily single.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back. So does this mean that the rock and the cactus used Opalite?
So of the result of Opalite.
And
yes.
Dommel, I guess, using Opalite, the other two ended up together.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, did they use Opalite?
And they kind of met, you could think of them as meeting at the mall because it showed them like at that stand, like where they're flipping them off and like F you, whatever. We'll circle back to that. And then it says Stapler is happily single and has been working through its possessive codependent tendencies in therapy, which we'll also circle back to. And it says garbage is still garbage. I died over this. I hope you have not seen this.
Okay. Probably not.
Someone said that the reason that the rock and the cactus got married is because the cactus can't hurt the rock.
Which I think is crazy. It's so interesting.
And it just plays to that point I just said of like,
oh,
there isn't necessarily something wrong with the cactus or wrong with the rock. They're with the wrong people.
Yeah.
It's so, I'm like, who knew that a rock and a cactus, see this music video, because that's such deep meaning that so many people aren't ever gonna, just casual people aren't gonna like pick up on necessarily.
Well, and the fact that she chose a rock and a cactus.
Yes.
To be able to end up together, but that those objects also worked
perfectly with the other relationships. Yeah.
Like how do you come up with this, Taylor?
Yes.
Like truly.
It's crazy how it can work so well.
Her mind, man.
So who the F is the Stapler? I still don't know. We said that from the get-go. I tried to research. I who is the Stapler?
We talked about it. Yeah,
if you guys have an idea of who the Stapler could be, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just random. But I thought it was interesting that she included the Stapler in the end credits. That surprised me.
Small part.
Such a small part. Like, the Stapler also.
I didn't notice the Stapler the first
I think it's fun that the Stapler is red.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to, gun to my head, choose who it is, it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
And I love that even more.
Because it's red. Obviously, it's not Harry Styles. But like.
And it is happily single.
Still single.
So I don't see him going to therapy.
Yeah, I don't see him going to therapy, but like happily single, working through possessive codependent tendencies. I'm like, I could see that being
interesting.
Him. I don't know.
I'm like,
If you guys have ideas.
Possessive and that's so perfect for a stapler.
Oh, yeah.
To be possessive and codependent.
Yes. Perfect descriptions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're not paying extremely close, actually, I did not even see the stapler. The first time we watched it said stapler in the end credits. I'm like, where was a stapler?
No, I missed it the first time too.
And unless you realize, like, it's so brief. And so it's super interesting that she included it in those end credits. Obviously, garbage is garbage.
I'm obsessed.
Is chef's kiss.
It is.
It's so perfect. I'm so obsessed. I also thought it was interesting. I saw someone comment on the garbage is still garbage because clearly we think garbage is Maddie, but like there's a lot of people in Taylor's life you could attribute to garbage. Yeah. And someone said they brought it again back to the Time interview where she reflected on like the Kanye stuff and being canceled. And she said the quote of, "There's one thing I've learned. My response to anything that happens, good or bad, is to keep making things, keep making art." And then she said, "I've also learned there's no point in actively trying to defeat your enemies. Trash takes itself out every single time."
Such a good line.
So yeah.
Such a good line.
So good.
Oh, love it.
Okay. This is the part I've been dying to share with you.
Yes.
This is why I rewatched the entire Graham Norton interview just to fact check. So it's 50 minutes just to fact check. Because I tried to watch on YouTube, I even tried to do like the faster speed. And I couldn't, like, it was too much. I just had to watch it normal speed. But this is crazy. The fact that someone picked up on this is so fun.
I mean, there's no way. And I'm trying not
to look. So through the entire interview, there were things mentioned by each person that Taylor included in the music video. So Killian praised the pre-mobile 90s vibe of his new film that he wanted to keep in his adaptation. Greta,
that's cool,
was a singer in her youth. They pulled up a picture of her singing in a mall.
Oh my
as like an 11-year-old. And
that's cool.
She joked, they were like, "What happened to this dream?" And she's like, "What are you talking about? Obviously, I'm still trying to do that." Like, or like, and then she was like, "Yeah, like she's like, just like breaking news, like my new album's coming out. Like I'm gonna compete with Taylor Swift." Yes. So she says that, and they show her as a singer.
That's cool.
They give her her moment.
Yes.
Then, so the reason that Jody and Greta were in this together was they were promoting the new Tron movie that they were in together. And Jody expressed regret that she and Greta trained like crazy. They got their bodies in crazy good shape. Greta was like, I'm in my 40s and I had a 6-pack for the first time in my life. And they were like, we were dressed head to toe that entire movie. Like we put in all this work and no one got to see our bodies.
Yeah.
And so Jody was in it as an aerobics instructor to show off her amazing body.
I'm obsessed with that.
I am so obsessed with it.
I love that.
Isn't
like
that
now
so
that you're
fun?
like saying these, I'm like, oh like yeah, like I remember that from the oh my gosh.
Yes.
But I never would have put all this together.
So crazy. And then so Louis Capaldi didn't come in until he did his musical number at the end, and then he came into the couch. When he came and sat on the couch, he talked a lot about mental health and how he took time off, and he partnered with BetterHelp, and he like got a bunch of people like free therapy and all this stuff. And he specifically said, "I want to," and then in the music video as the photographer, he said, "I want to be your friend."
Oh yeah.
And that like tied in with like the whole mental health thing.
Like
and then they talked about how he's going on tour.
Yes.
And they brought up his tour dates, and they're like, "It's sold out except for
that was like my
your
favorite.
new shows." And he's like, "Everyone, please draw your attention to the lead show. And he's like, what the F is wrong with you guys? I have a bone to pick. Like, why do they hate me? Like, they're the only show that isn't sold out. Like, why don't you want to come to my show? And he specifically said he wanted to communicate with his leads fans direct through the camera.
Oh, that's cool.
And so then he was the photographer.
I love that.
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
This is
I remember
so
like
fun.
loving his little speech, just being like, I have never heard somebody talk about something this way. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you not buying my tickets? I just like remembered loving that whole part.
Yes.
But I didn't know that he said that like through the camera or whatever. That's cool.
And then like, it's funny, he like stares. He's like, I am talking to you guys. And then the Dommel connection is at the very beginning. Crazy. Yeah, at the very beginning of the interview, Taylor and Jody, or maybe Taylor and Jody and Greta, they're talking about like, we've met before. We met at this party. They were trying to like figure out, was it Madonna's party or was it this Beyonce party? Like, which party?
What a life.
Oh, literally. Imagine? And they're just going back and forth. And Dommel goes, yeah, I wasn't there. I never get invited to parties. And so it's fun that they showed him in like the Christmas party. Yeah.
That's fun.
And then obviously, like, there were a bunch of Dommel like Easter eggs, like, just like not necessarily from the Graham Norton. I mean, the paper one for sure, but yeah.
Oh,
or I guess goodness. They did. I said they talked about Black Mirror as well in the interview, so there were quite a few from him. But yeah, I
love that.
Yeah, I thought that was super fun. Yeah.
It like you said, how do people remember that?
Literally, because like you said, because I didn't watch the full interview, so I didn't know most of that. That's why I had to like go back and like fact check. Yeah, the fact that as I'm saying it, you're like, oh yeah, but you don't like put them together. Yeah,
that is so cool.
I know, it's so fun.
Oh my goodness,
yes,
it was so much information.
I know,
there is so much like Easter egg. There's so many Easter eggs. There's so much clowning. There's so many connections.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we could finally just like sit down and talk about them all.
Yes.
Because there were so many. And I know you guys have been wanting us to like talk about all of them. And so hopefully we got them all. If we missed some.
Yeah.
And you are watching this on YouTube, comment. If you're not watching this on YouTube, come over to YouTube and comment. Let us know which ones we missed. Like we want to hear. We want to talk about them. So. I'm sure we've missed something. Yeah. Every time I'm like, we do our best. But
we do. There's so many.
There's so many.
What I will say is if you have ideas about who the stapler is, please let us know. But the one that I could not figure out, this is in the behind the scenes and multiple times in the music video. Next to the TV, there's like a couple VHS tapes with titles written on the side. And I tried so hard to see what they said. I even saw a few people on the internet trying to figure it out. There's quite a few that you can't like make out. So if you're like some wizard and you can get like a clear shot and see what they say, I know one of them says self-help tape.
Okay.
There's a few others that's like really hard to make out. So like if you have a way to figure out what those are too, definitely let us know. But like you said, there's so many Easter eggs. It's so fun. But we did not even really scratch the surface on clowning.
Yeah.
Which is why today we've essentially made part 2 available. Yeah. We do all of our clowning on our subscriber Patreon episodes. So if you're like, I want more, go ahead, like Carly said, and subscribe. I highly recommend going over and doing it on Patreon.
Yeah.
It's super fun. It's the same price, but you get access to a chat, an exclusive Swiftie chat. You get our uncut reaction videos. You get merch discounts. There's like so much stuff over there that you kind of miss out if you just do the Apple, but the Apple's really convenient too.
Yeah. And like we said, it's $5 a month.
Yeah.
Like we tried to make it so affordable and to get all that extra stuff and 2 bonus episodes. Plus, if you sign up now, you get all of our past content too.
Oh, yeah.
So like you could go back and be like, oh, I'm interested in that clowning.
We do
I'm interested in this.
At least 2 bonus episodes every month.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to get our very live, unfiltered reactions, opinions. Like we always say like, our favorite episodes are the subscriber ones. So definitely check it out.
Well, and like you said, our uncut video is going to be on there. Like all the extra content is on there. And so we appreciate everybody that subscribes.
Yes.
It just means a lot. Yes. Well, that is all for today, but don't sweat it, baby, because we'll be back next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.